What's up, world? Welcome to another episode of the BrandonJaneauShow. As you know, I am BrandonJaneau, and like always, podcast platforms everywhere is the BrandonJaneauShow. Also, social media platforms, Instagram, TikTok, BrandonJaneauShow, and like always, YouTube channel BrandonJaneauShow. I hope you guys enjoy this episode. This is point of view of random shit, and I hope you guys enjoy this, man. Excuse me. And let's get into it. So, how can I say this? I said something doing. I think when I was talking about Chris Rock about this, but man, oh man, oh man, oh man. So I, I, uh, and pretty much probably the whole freaking world, uh, don't give a shit about Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. Nobody cares about them people like that. The fact that they're famous is crazy to me. Prince Harry is only famous because of his family. We don't know shit about that dude outside of his family. The only reason why this is even he's been a story is because he left his family, came to America, and that's it. Like there's nothing else that's intriguing about this dude. Nothing intriguing about this dude. When it comes to her, she literally was not that actress. Like she's never been that actress. The fact that she only got famous because she got with this dude, got with him, is funny as shit to me. I don't understand why this shit is even a fucking topic. I cannot figure this shit out. They do not have anything that remotely makes us care. Like there's nothing about them. The reason why I'm bringing this shit up is because they just lost their um, Spotify deal. And listen, man, I do podcasts, man. I love doing what I do. So to get a physical deal from a, a, a platform like Spotify to podcast, it would be an honor and a blessing. Not for the money, just because they think of you that much highly of your content and what you can bring. That is the blessing. They have a podcast that went to Spotify. Spotify paid them, I think, some people say it's $20 million. I think that's what it was. But they paid them this money. They give them this podcast. They do the podcast, and then you find out that they literally, sometimes allegedly, didn't even do their shows. They literally would let somebody do their interviews, and then they would put their audio in later. Let me explain something to you. When I first really started doing this, and I started really, get going with this podcast, man, and I started working with all of these amazing people. Shout out to Kick Up Your Heels Entertainment, and I started interviewing people left and right. It was such an honor just to sit down and have that type of energy. It was so much fun. The last couple of years, that has waned, but I don't forget what that felt like to sit down and talk to all of those amazing people that I got a chance to talk to. That's an honor. And so for you to come into my space, my world, and to shit on my world and my space and something that gives me ungodly joy to do every day. And even when I say this all the time, when I'm not podcasting, I'm still podcasting. I'm paying attention to shit. I'm writing content down for music. Or I'm thinking about making lists. Or I'm doing wrestling life. Or I'm thinking about what topic that I really should invest my time, excuse me, and my energy into to get on here every day, because I don't want to give y'all bullshit and call it a podcast episode. There's tons of stories I see every day that I'm like, that'd be fun to do. But what does that do for me? So for them to take $20 million allegedly from Spotify and to be given a podcast, and you don't even conduct your own fucking interviews, and then you add your audio like you actually did this shit after the interview, is fucked up. That is where I get pissed off. I don't respect that. That is a terrible fucking reason for why I continuously say, what the fuck are they famous for? Why are they even a relevant fucking thing? I have no idea why Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are even a thing. Why they're famous, I have no idea. The only reason why they're famous is because they literally the reason why they're even still a relevant thing is because he left the monarchy. That's it. After they did the Netflix shit and he did the book and all of that shit, there's really nothing to talk about with them two. The royal family don't give a fuck about them. They kind of just ignore them. The UK has denounced them. I mean, they literally just don't care about them. And then to make things even crazier is when now, here's the thing. I don't know if she had a real deal with Dior or not. But if she did, and they were like, this is not worth the fucking hassle. She cannot, she will not bring in any money for us. Just cut our ties, cut our losses. Don't even sign up. Let's move the fuck on. If that is the case, then that shows you right then and there. Why are they famous? She was never that actress. She was never in that class. She never was that actress. I never understood why people. Well, yes, I do. I do know why. Because she's the first. Technically, she was a black princess going into the royal family. But like I said when I first heard that she was so clueless that the UK was racist. How intelligent? Excuse me. How intelligent do you have to not know you have to be to not know that the UK don't fuck with black people? How stupid do you have to be to not know that? You're gonna literally sit up here and say you did not know the entire country. Country. You see how we get treated here? Did you not know they don't fuck with us in the UK? Where the fuck you think they got it from? Where you think this country got it from? Come on. You didn't know that? Seriously? That's just ignorance. That's ignorance. That is literally the definition of ignorance is bliss until it doesn't work for your ass. As soon as shit went left, she started screaming that it was racism. No, you never had to worry about being racially profiled because you never. And I'm not here to say she didn't look black. That's not. But you could look black but not have any. How can I say this? You could be black but not have any features of being black. You know what I'm saying? For that, you could skate by, and that's exactly what you did. You skated by. I've never once thought you were. I always knew you were black, but I never really thought that you gave that much of a fuck about black causes like that. So when shit happens to you, you act like now it's such a tragedy, and I can't believe this shit. You've never cared about that, ever, possibly in your life. And Prince Harry, I think, just man, he's stuck. Not stuck with her. I think he's just stuck in a situation where his family don't really give that much of a fuck. He thought his leaving would impact the family to change around, change their lives, and do all these things. They just don't give a fuck about him like that. And now I think he's realizing, oh shit, I have nothing to really fall back on. I'm not in the military anymore in the UK because I left. I don't really have anything to really do. What the fuck do I do now? And fuck it, be an actor. That's what everybody does in Hollywood. Just be a fucking actor. Like I don't know what the fuck to tell you, dude. For her to lose, for them to lose the Spotify shit is one thing. So for her to even have a deal like Dior on the table, and then they kind of looked at her and was like, "We rather roll with Johnny Depp than you." That tells you all you need to know about that situation. I don't. I think that if I was them, if I was Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, I would literally, and I'm dead ass serious, I would literally just go into privacy. There's nothing when you. I let you skate by when y'all did the fake ass uh an assassination on y'all lives attempt when y'all was like we almost got into a road rage, like we almost got into a crash, we almost got fatally killed and all. Like, bruh, that was overly fucking dramatic. The fact that y'all did that shit and there's still no proof that that shit actually happened to y'all, people should have canceled you then. People should have got rid of your ass then, cause that, like, there's still no proof that that shit even happened to y'all. For y'all to run out there with that narrative, and then Prince Harry to literally tell the fucking people that he has to get like that the tape to see so he could post it and shit. The police don't work for you, nigga. The fuck you think this is? The police don't work for you. The fuck? This ain't the monarchy, nigga. This is America. The fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, that shit was stupid. I didn't understand that shit. I never understood that shit. That was a terrible thing. Um, they are literally trying to. This is literally the definition of trying to make your 15 minutes in the spotlight last. They should just go, real shit. Go into privacy. Y'all are parents of two kids. Just enjoy that. Sometimes people don't know how to not love the relevancy. What happens when the relevancy starts to fade on you? You do what they're fucking doing now, and you go into over fucking drive. It's like, dude, just don't do that. I wish that more people would just be like, you know what? I'm never gonna probably be what I was at that moment in my life, so let me just back the fuck off. But they're not gonna do that because they think they're still famous. They think they're famous, but they think they're still celebrities, and they're not because you weren't in the beginning. One came from a family that we knew nothing about, but some people are intrigued by, which I never understood that shit. The other one was never that actress to begin with, and got in a family where you're shocked that they didn't fuck with you, because that was the first time you ever been called the black girl in a situation like that. Shit happens, man. What can I say? Karma's a bitch. What can I say? Anyway, I'm Brandon Janeau. It's been point of view of random shit. Peace.